Florida stepdad comes home from camping trip to stepson and finds his girlfriend in bed with a deadbeat baby daddy. This is crazy, man. Now, I'm not sure if this is a skit. It seems pretty real to me. I'm not going to lie. It seems like a pretty real heated situation. But with social media nowadays, I done seen videos similar to this and come to find out it's a skit. But this could very well be real. Very much well be true. And I'm pretty sure this happens a lot. I would assume most people probably don't get caught. And of course, the ones that probably did get caught probably doesn't get recorded or documented. But anyways, this goes down. And this is why I do stay away from, or they advocate other guys to stay away from dating single moms. Pretty much women that have had kids and offsprings by other guys that have already been collecting other dudes' sperm and had they, had their kids and brought a kid into this world by a whole nother dude. And now, whatever happened with the relationship, either way, let's say they just split up, they separated, they broke up or divorced. And now she's on a hunt for somebody else, which is nothing wrong with that. I mean, life doesn't stop just because you and your baby dad or whatever split up. You still want love. You still want support. You want a provider. I mean, it's in a woman's nature to want a provider, but with the way the game is, man, and I'm not even gonna say nowadays. I mean, I think this always has been going on, but it's probably just more noticeable now. It's probably a little worse now, but with the way it is now, man, the politics of the dating game and the shystiness out here, man, you can't even trust these hoes, bro. You can't trust these women that already have a baby dad, that already got a man in their life, that had their kid or whatever. And these guys want to come in and play stepdad or whatever. A lot of these guys, I'm not going to lie, they probably be a little desperate. Because let's be honest, if it's up to a guy, he would, if it was up to a guy, if it was under his control, he would get a pretty chick who's fresh, quote fresh, even though it probably ain't gonna be no virgin. But, he would get a fresh chick with no kids and boom. And just work from that. Build something with her. Possibly start a family with her. A girl that ain't got no kids. But in the real world, it just don't work like that all the time. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. Or sometimes you can't control or you can't help who you fall for. Let's say, they meet somebody at work, boom, boom. Gonna find out the woman has a kid, but they really like her. She seems genuine. She's showing interest in him. And she hoping the kid's not a problem. And she could be a good woman, Some single moms genuinely probably do want somebody else in their life. And they not still fucking with the baby dad. But it's a risk that you're taking, man. You're going to be walking on a tightrope if you step into that situation. A lot of these guys try to be stepdads and stepfathers and stuff like that. And it kind of goes almost into the same topic that I talked about in my last recent videos. But usually the stepdad is like the cleanup guy. He's the clean cut guy. She's had opportunity to learn from her mistakes and to see kind of what guys not to get involved into a serious relationship with. So, they get the Tiger Woods type of dude or the Russell Wilson type of dude. Maybe like a Michael B. Jordan type of dude. These are just guys that kind of get clowned on in a way in the celebrity world amongst hood chicks and stuff like that. You get the stereotypical quote cornball, the square, meaning he don't have to be necessarily a lame, but he not trying to fit in with the stereotypes of black folks. He ain't out there running the streets. He ain't sagging his pants. He probably got a good job. He just out here trying to live life, man. Got his head on his shoulders. But just subconsciously, you kind of get seen as a lame when you don't fit in with this stigma of being a black dude. And a lot of women, they rather these guys be the cleanup guys. They want them to be the stepfathers because they make for good providers. They're not gonna be on that bullshit. She don't think he gonna be out here trying to sleep with everything, moving like her baby daddy was and all that. You know, he probably got his finances in order. Regardless of how she doing or whatever, regardless if she's in a good place in her life, regardless if she deserves that or not, that's probably what she's gonna be looking for a replacement, for a provider, for a stepfather. So a lot of these guys get sucked into the trap, and a lot of them, sadly, they fall for it. The girls that didn't give them no play back then are now all of a sudden showing them interest. Now all of a sudden trying to, you know, act like they want to give them some pussy. So they get drawn in, and now boom, you know. And a quote square, whatever, a dude, you know, who's seeking that kind of validation from the woman that he always wanted, they'll probably fall for that. Even though not a woman older, probably bigger now. You know, she ain't the same girl she was in high school, whatever. You know, she like touching 30 or past 30. Got stretch marks and stuff. Nothing wrong with stretch marks. I'm trying to paint a picture though. This goes on, and now he just desperate for anything. He'll step in and play stepfather and stepdad for the kid that's not even his. But some guys okay with it. Look, if that's what a guy want, hey, maybe he don't want his own kid, or maybe him and that woman talked it out. Maybe they just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to bring nobody else into the world. I don't know. Everybody's situation different. I mean, I've known guys personally. They was proud of their stepkids, and they was proud of the fact that they was in their stepkid's life more than actual dad. But just always know, like, when somebody have a kid with somebody, they always going to be attached to that person for life, no matter what. Even if they go through it, she'll sit down and tell you how much of an ain't shit ass nigga he was and this and that. He probably broke her heart, man. He probably did her dirty, probably cheated on her or whatever. She probably didn't want to leave him. She probably just felt like she had no choice. And probably to see he wasn't going to get his shit together. But that's initially who she attracted to. That type of dude, if you a stepdad or whatever, when y'all laying up in bed pillow talking and she show you a picture of him, or you just happen to scroll across her old pictures on Facebook or whatever, if she ain't taking them down, just know that's the type of dude that she's initially attracted to. Deep down, that's where her physical attraction is gravitated towards. And you might just be the cleanup guy. I mean, yeah, you might be attractive to her enough to where, of course, they need somebody. They don't have to staple their stomach to be able to fuck. I'm pretty sure, you know, even the cleanup guy gonna be somebody that she's attracted to as well. But you probably just ain't gonna do it for her like that particular baby daddy would, or that he did. And a lot of guys, yeah, they fall into that trap, man. And they go out here, they go to work working 10 hours, 12 hours, overtime, and doing all this for the mom, for the woman and her kid that's not even his. And over time, man, she could be out here just being reckless. Cause like these women, they might not want to be seen with the particular dudes that they don't want to deal with no more. But they're probably gonna have their run-ins with these guys from time to time. Every blue moon. You know? They might want some street dick from time to time. If you the clean cut, head on your shoulders type of dude, going to work, living a civil life type of guy, she might not get a thrill from that, man. A woman want a thrill. Like, I ain't gonna lie, now as they get older, they probably don't care too much for that thrill. But best believe, you know, women do want a thrill no matter how old they are. That's why the whole bad boy stigma thing come in. Because bad boys, they give women excitement, a thrill. Even if they might not want to actually be, like, when they say they want a street dude, they just want that image half the time. They don't really want to be in a car getting riddled by bullets and stuff like that. But it just, that life, the fast money, just the confidence and the aura that come with it, the swag. Women like that shit. So just know from time to time, man, she probably gonna entertain some shit, or have a run-ins with her, the things from her past behind your back. But this situation right here, man, this dude came back from a camping trip with his stepson, which he probably, like I said, take pride in. He probably took pride in, like, yeah, man, I'm your real father. Your biological dad, he had you with a sperm, but I'm the guy that takes care of you. He probably had that mentality, you know, and came back from a camera trip, probably had a good old time, taught him how to catch red snappers and bass fish and all this stuff. They was boating over the waters, been making tents and stuff, setting up campfires, all that kind of stuff, man. Just to come back, yeah, and probably during the camera trip, he probably texting back home, texting the woman. She probably say, "Oh, how y'all doing?" Boom, boom. They doing video calls and stuff, and then boom, not even knowing when they get off the call, she hitting up old boy. She hitting up Babydaddy, Babydaddy Ray Ray. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Babydaddy, Devon. But yeah, man, and he just happened to come back home and catch him and just chilling, just sitting on the bed. And I mean, who wouldn't be enraged? He like, man, damn, like, you don't even take care of your son. And I'm doing all this and that, busting my ass, trying to make this woman happy and stuff. And your ass is in my house. He probably helped pay the bills, or who knows? He probably pay all the bills. Who knows? Now, I don't know the context of the video to the full extent. I don't know whose house it is. I don't know whose name is on the lease. But it could be his house. And even if it was her house, like, I'm pretty sure he helps pay the bills. He wouldn't have she wouldn't have that dude around if he wasn't helping out. But for him to be that enraged, trust me, he paying some kind of bills over there, if not the majority. Whole time she laying up and shacking up with the baby daddy behind his back, and that's how it go down, man. That's how it be going down. It's a real grimy game, man. And sadly, it's a lot of dudes in the situation I probably never find out. And that's why, like, a lot of dudes, this whole single mom thing is a big old topic across the dating manosphere. Like on YouTube and stuff. There's so much content being made about this kind of stuff. And I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's up to a person, man. You see all the warnings, you see the red flags. Not every single mom is going to be out to manipulate you, but it could possibly happen. Most people just feel like, well, I get with a woman who already has a child by somebody else. But everybody don't got the options to pick and choose like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say the woman actually look kind of fine. Let's say she look kind of good. That's how a lot of guys get sucked in. She look good. Let's say she kind of look like Megan Good or some shit. Or Lauren London. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or Drea Michelle. Or, hey, you probably fold, man. Some of y'all like y'all wouldn't fold, but you probably fold. I just say, honestly, maybe just fuck on her. Maybe sell her a dream like one day it'll be serious, man. Or maybe just be honest with her. And if she turn it down, you gotta respect it. Let her find another sucker to come in and take full responsibility of a kid that's not his. But a single mom can't be mad. She gotta understand there's reasons why a guy probably would be hesitant on trying to step into her life if she already got a kid. For a lot of dudes, that's a big deal breaker. And there's women they don't want to deal with single dads. And that's understandable. They don't want to deal with that baby mama drama and all that. The women get jealous. They see a dude dealing with another woman. And, they got to worry about a woman running up on her out of nowhere, trying to fight her and all that stuff. Throwing shit out of car. This shit goes on. And I've seen examples of all this in my own life. I got a mom and a stepdad, and I got my real dad. And I've seen situations my real dad had to deal with his baby mamas. He go on to another woman. Now his ex-baby mom got a resentment or something against the new one and all that. Now they fighting outside the courthouse, and she doing all these manipulative things and trying to run my dad over. I done seen all kind of stuff, man, just growing up. So I got examples of both. And then I got the examples with the stepdad thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, my mom never did nothing like that. Don't get me wrong. My mom was, a good woman and stuff. But, hey, you know what I'm saying? Not to sound biased. But my mom, she didn't do nothing crazy like that. But it could happen, though. It could happen. My dad, and Stepdad don't look nothing alike. They don't act nothing alike. But see, when women are young, like I said, they really into that thrill, that fast life. They really more into the street politics at that time. And then, usually when they get humbled and when they get their first kid, now they like, okay, that's possibly when they start to try to find something more clean cut, something more laid back, more quote square. But hey, it is what it is. And it's sad that we got to use terms like square and cornballs. But that's only within a black community. Like, there's no other community that really does that. I'm not sure about the Spanish community, because I know the Spanish community has the quote bad boys and stuff. Because I've heard Spanish dudes talking about that as well. Like, the girls all want the stereotypical Hectors and, the bad boy Pablos and stuff like that. Who probably tatted up, saggy pants, wear tank tops and stuff. And then you just got the regular Mexican looking dudes probably struggling. So I don't know. But I don't think it's as bad as the black community. But you don't have to necessarily be a street dude to be a winner out here with women. Like, but it's one of the biggest stereotypes within the black community, though. Street dudes do get first dibs, let's be honest. Street dudes do get first dibs. They snag these girls in high school and stuff like that. And they used to be like the older guys. Like, they'd be like in their 20s, and the girl would be like 16, 17, already, fucking around with street dudes and stuff like that. And they get turned out, But then let's say that pretty chick that you was crushing on in high school, she was pretty. Let's say, the typical light-skinned chick. Oh, I ain't gonna throw the color in there. Just typical pretty black girl. Now she's older. You see her years later across Facebook, like, damn, she done got fat, big, all that. You see like 3 kids in a profile picture, in a wallpaper, background and shit. You're like, damn. Now she's sending you friend requests, trying to flirt with you and stuff. Now she want to look your way. A lot of guys take offense to that. Like you weren't looking at me back then, But I just feel like that should be understandable. Like, it just is what it is. You can't even get mad about it. It's just the game. I don't feel no way about that. But a lot of guys feel bitter about that. Like, damn, you want to check up for me back then? It usually takes for people to get humbled to try to look into another direction, even with other things in life. Somebody, get diabetes. Now they want to cut down on the sugars and stuff. Before they were just reckless, eating just gluttonous, just eating anything, shoving carbs and sugar down their mouth 24/7. Now they want to, turn to good things. Even with Christianity and religion, like, oh, they were living a certain life. Now they want to go to the church after like they get shot at or something like that, or survive a car accident. It's just how it is. So same thing we said with the women. Like, oh, now they been humbled. They got all these badass kids running around. They need a little help. Okay, now they turn to a clean cut guy. Maybe they operating out of guilty consciousness. But it is what it is, man. But just know what you're possibly dealing with if you're dealing with a single mom, especially if she's young. I would say the only exception that could probably work if you want to deal with a single mom, I'll say maybe like an older woman whose kids are pretty much about grown or out of the house. Because there's so many situations, man. Like, if the kids are still young, then you got a whole nother world to deal with that, because the kids might not want to claim you as their dad, which, you shouldn't be worried about anyway. But some guys might be like, damn, like, I'm taking care of this kid, buying McDonald's for this little heifer. And he over here giving me attitude, looking at me like he want to stab me in my sleep. Yeah, man, there been kids that done killed these step-parents in their sleep, man. It just got spite towards them just cause. You're not my dad. You're not my real dad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen the movie Are We There Yet with Ice Cube? Yeah, man. But and then you got the other shit. Let's say she got a young girl in the house, and had dudes falsely accused of doing, of being a predator, being a creep. If she don't like him, she could just say, oh, he touched me, or he looking at me a certain way, or whatever. Because the parent always gonna put their kids first. I don't care how much a woman like you, how good the dates are. If she got a kid, and it's only fair, her kids are her first priority, her first responsibility. So she gonna put her kids first. And it's gonna be whatever's best for her kids, and then she might look towards you. Now you got some situations, yeah, where the mom probably not that much of a good mother, where she'll put the guy before kids. But generally, the mom should put the kids first, so that's expected. You shouldn't feel no way about that. But you should just know what it is before you voluntarily put yourself in this type of situation. But yeah, man, you all kind of stuff you can deal with, man. I would say wait. I would say if a woman older or whatever, if you don't mind an older woman, if she look okay, you know what I'm saying, you can work with it. She look good. If the kids about out the house or they already out the house, all right, that's a little different. When the kids are young and stuff, especially if this woman is a single mom and in her 20s, oh man, you probably bound to get cheated on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking about for her baby dad. I'm talking about as a real street dude, or the type of dude. Like you just like, man, like you better be careful with that. I done, you know, chatted with a couple. We never met up or nothing like that, but I remember this one Puerto Rican chick. I mean, thick, man, thick. Some of y'all remember back then on my old channel, I showed a picture of her. She sent me at work. She was laying down, had her ass arched up in the air. I'm like, damn, she saw me out in the middle of my work shift. I'm like, man, and she was 18? She young, so she was pretty. I mean, she was straight. She was kind of like chubby, but thick though. It wasn't like sloppy chubby. It was like that thick, beautiful, crafted, borderline BBW, but the ass was just fat. Like, man. And for those who know me, they know Latinas are like my weakness, man. But yeah, man. And might even had the hair bun. Oh man, the hair bun just do it for me. But anyways, sent me a picture. Man, I had to go to the bathroom, like just not on the weird shit. I had to do the bathroom because I was wearing basketball shorts, and I was like, man, you got me fucked up sending me this picture. I gotta wait till this shit go down, before I head out to the workflow. But anyways, I was, talked to her on the phone a little bit or whatever, stuff like that, and she just sounded so childish. I'm not gonna lie, but she looked good though. But she was saying she had a baby. The baby was about maybe what 5 months old, maybe 8 months old. And I asked her about the dad. Oh yeah, he just got up and left us. Boom, 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 just took off. Like these young dudes ain't ready to be no father. These young dudes ain't ready to be no father or nothing like that. I mean, I'm pretty much still a young dude myself, but she was younger, so these young dudes are not ready to settle down and be no house husband. Yeah, he probably want to fuck on some hoes. He probably even try to get you pregnant. You just want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't blame him for not being able to pull out from what I saw, but hey, I'm just being honest, man. But these girls, man, they sometimes they get played for a sucker with these dudes. So it is what it is, man. These are dudes they want to deal with. Hey, some of them just gotta learn the hard way. But I just try to imagine myself actually dealing with that. Like, I don't know, but I'd probably just rather fuck on her. I don't know if I'd want to step in and be no stepdad or nothing like that. Whole time, let's say I'm at work, she's still trying to get with some other guy or deal with her baby dad or some shit. And then when let's say the baby dad just have one day, I was gonna say have a change of heart, but I don't know, I ain't gonna say that. Let's say he just get horny and want to fuck on her again. So he just sent her a dream. He could hit her up out the blue. And she could be like low-key texting him behind my back. Oh, I miss you, boom, 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 and this and that. Because she still got connection to him. It ain't like they had a super bad breakup. It sounded like he just got up and left. But that's the nigga that she really want to be with. But yeah, man, let's say I'm working, busting my ass, 10-hour work shift. And he could be over there cracking her, man. Or she could be going over to his crib real quick. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got no plans to buy the baby diapers, his own child. He just coming over to crack her real quick. She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got somebody else. He playing stepdad right now. He'll buy the diapers and all that. And the baby bottles. Don't worry about it. Just come over here and beat this pussy poppy. Like, this shit'll go on, man. This shit'll go on. It's wild, but it'll go on. These women be shiesty out here, man. And yeah, I done had multiple situations like, because on dating apps, bro, that's where I've kind of got most of my little, I guess you could say, link ups or whatever. And most of them are just single moms on dating apps. So you kind of have to deal with that shit. But you don't got to take it serious. But just know on dating apps, if you take that route, it's like, man, most of these women are going to be single moms. And another woman, well, last year, Spanish chick. I was just fucking on her for a little bit. And, she had like 3 kids and all that. And, I think she really liked me and stuff, man. But it just like, I wasn't about to throw myself into that situation and be trapped and be miserable. Nah, I just want to do it. And the crazy thing with her is, I'll probably tell that story another time. But the crazy thing with her is, after I kind of like left her alone, she just so magically just happened to find a boyfriend within like the next couple of weeks. I had hit her up. I had got horny, like, man, boom, boom, because she could fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got a boyfriend now, boom, boom. But I do miss your big dick and this and that. And so even though she had a boyfriend, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hey, I went back over there, hit it one more time. And she was saying how, her boyfriend is just, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Boom, boom, boom. The sex is okay. You know what I'm saying? But she wanted me to come hit it one more time. So I'm just I done seen things for myself with these single moms and stuff, man. Just with these women. And I'll be hesitant with even having a serious relationship. But especially with a single mom, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. But just know what you walking into with a single mom situation, man. She's always gonna have a connection with the main parent, with the baby dad. But yeah, man. Yeah, she gonna expect you to be the cleanup guy. Expect you to take on full responsibility. Now, some of them probably not gonna hold that standard to you or hold that obligation on your head. Some of them be cool about it. Like, all right, boom, boom, boom. It's not your kid. But eventually, just know the more time you spend with her, the more serious y'all get, you're gonna have to pick up more responsibilities with that kid. Drop him off to school, run up to the store, buy him some school supplies. You're gonna have to do that. I just hope that you like kids and you get along with kids and stuff like that. Cause you're gonna have to play that role, man. But as long as you cool with it, hey, that's on you. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But hey, yeah. So yeah, this video was crazy, man. Dude came back to the crib, man. Seen Mr. Ray sitting on the bed, man. He had a gun in his hand too. I mean, of course, for his protection. But yeah, man. I mean, Ray was sitting on the bed with a gun. Dude, the stepdad holding the camera like, damn, going off on the woman. I do this, I do that, and you bring him into the house, man. You ain't shit, boom, boom. And yeah, she gonna defend that dude. She gonna have love for you. I guess, quote, love for you, but she gonna defend her baby dad too. They still have a good little connection. They still had a good little time. So don't do nothing to him. Boom, boom, just boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And imagine dying over that kind of situation. That's a sad way to go out, man. You gotta be fucked up. But anyways, yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Crazy, 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 man. And give a nigga his props, man. Like the video, comment, man. Yeah, I'm out.